Can you guys keep a secret? Like, genuinely, because part of me wants this project to be a surprise. I want to be able to drop it on a random, like, day of the week and have it be a big, shocking thing for everyone. And the other half of me wants to blab about it. So I'm entrusting you guys on this specific video to keep my secret and act surprised when I drop the full project. Okay? Okay. But first of all, hey everyone, Zephyr here, and welcome to my Sims 2 speed build. So I'll let the cat out of the bag right now. I am making my own vanilla Sims 2 custom neighborhood, meaning it's going to be completely CC free, and it's going to be available for you guys to download. I have like the general theme of the neighborhood like already in my mind. I want it to be based off of the Maritimes in Canada, which I happen to live in, so I feel like a suitable candidate to be able to take on the task of recreating it in The Sims. And this is just one of the homes for the project based off of many homes I've seen around here. I'm building the home in Pleasantview because I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with the map yet. My original idea was to just do a neighborhood based off of Prince Edward Island, which doesn't make any sense. Okay, I was just like hyper fixated on PEI for a bit. Not sure why, because like I haven't been to PEI in years, like maybe close to 20 years, but I've been to the other two maritime provinces. I've lived in New Brunswick all my life, and my boyfriend is from Nova Scotia, and I'm there like all the time. So like why I'm trying to hyperfixate on PEI, I don't know. But I was just in my feelings about, like, Anne of Green Gables and Red Sand. And I wanted to make a town or neighborhood based off of Prince Edward Island. But I've changed my mind now. I think I just want to go for a generic maritime neighborhood. Anyway, this build will be available on my Patreon if you want to download it for free, or if you just want to wait for the neighborhood to eventually release and just have the house where it's intended to be in the neighborhood, you can do that too. I don't know, it's up to you. I don't know when the neighborhood actually is going to release. I'm not sure how quickly I can go through it. I don't want to rush it. It might be a while until you can actually play the neighborhood. But yeah, I'm really excited to work on this project and see where it goes. Anyway, I feel like I have a lot to catch you guys up on. It's been a while since I sat down and recorded a speed build voiceover, and I feel like a lot has happened in my life recently that I want to talk about. I just got back from a trip to Halifax to see my boyfriend. And like, I'm in an era where I'm actually attempting to do things and get out more. One of the things I did, I've been dating my boyfriend for like 5 years, right? And we had never taken a picture together. Well, I finally did that, and I'm gonna soft launch the boyfriend, I guess, as the kids say. And now, it's just a picture of me and his shoulder. I'm respecting his privacy, but I just want to say that I finally have a picture now of me and my boyfriend. So, things feel official. I'm kidding. Like, they felt official before, but, I'm glad I have the picture. I don't know why I was putting it off for so long. I'm glad I have it. It's gonna be a nice little memory to, look back on. Besides taking the picture, we also went to a board game cafe with a couple of his friends. We had been to this board game cafe before, but I had a better time this time, mainly because I tried a milkshake there, and it was probably one of the best milkshakes I ever had in my life. I'm still thinking about it. I'm glad I tried it. I'll insert a picture of the milkshake here. I have no idea why it says Charlottetown on my milkshake. I was in Halifax. Every single glass that we got at that table was a different kind of glass. I'm not sure what was going on there. It was kind of like a little joke throughout the night that all the glasses were different. I'm not trying to pull the wool over your eyes and act like I was in Halifax when I was really in Charlottetown, because that makes no sense. Like, why would I lie about that? That's kind of weird. We also went to a restaurant called Two Doors Down, and when we walked in, it was like supper time on Mother's Day, and it wasn't busy at all. I have no idea what happened. Like, we made a reservation thinking it was gonna be, like, super busy, and it wasn't busy. And, like, the service was great, and the food was great, so I have no idea why there wasn't a lot of people in the restaurant. But I'm not really complaining, but it was weird though, because like they had put us all in the same area. Like I guess it makes it easier on the waitress to put people into the same section or whatever, right? I get that they do that, but it was weird seeing the whole restaurant be empty and then being sat right next to like 3 groups of people. Like it was weird. Like it was like me and my boyfriend at one table, and then to the left there was a group of 4, and to the right there was what I'm assuming was the mother and daughter, and a little bit like beyond that, like our little group of people, there was like another group of people, but like the rest of the restaurant was like empty. I just found the seating kind of like weird, but other than that, the restaurant was a great experience. Here's a picture of my food. I was gonna go like adventurous and like, you know, not get a chicken sandwich and fries, but then she described the like sandwich and I was really intrigued. So I ended up getting a chicken sandwich and fries, which wasn't super adventurous. There was like other things on the menu that I could have tried, but I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed my chicken sandwich and fries, and if that makes me a 5-year-old, it makes me a 5-year-old. But I'm already looking forward for my next trip to Halifax, because like we got tickets to go see Cirque du Soleil, and I am really excited to do that. So look forward to updates on that in a month or so, because I'm sure I'll be talking about it. We were fortunate enough to get like really decent seats too, I think. So I think I'm gonna have some nice pictures from that event. We'll see. It's funny because I'm just thinking about the fact that like some people might watch this video on mute because they don't want to, you know, hear my bullshit. Maybe they just want to listen to music and watch a nice little speed build. But their viewing experience is being disrupted by me showing off pictures of the food I was eating, or me and my boyfriend's shoulder, and just picturing that in my mind is kind of funny, because I tell people to mute my videos if they don't want to hear me talk, but I'm also now disrupting the experience by showing off things not even related to the build. But at the end of the day, it's my video, I can do what I want, and if you don't like it, there's other content on YouTube that you can watch. So I've talked about this before, but one of the biggest icks I have with the Sims community is when they complain about how people do their speed builds, especially when they're complaining that the person doesn't use music in their speed builds and they talk about their lives or whatever. And that's not just because that's what I do. Like, I've had this ick before I even started doing Sim speed builds. What I don't get is why those people don't just use the mute button and put on their own music. Because guaranteed, your like Spotify music is better than any music playing on that Sim speed build video. Because in order to even upload on YouTube, you need to play royalty-free music, or you risk your video getting taken down. I'm not saying there's not artists who put out good royalty-free music. I'm just saying that the chances of you finding royalty-free music on a Sim speed build that you are genuinely attached to and want to listen to all the time are pretty low. And I just think it would be a better idea, if you want to watch a Sims speed build, to mute the video, go to your Spotify, listen to your favorite artist, and just watch the video that way. And if you prefer to watch Sims speed builds with music, great, you can continue to do that. Just don't go and complain about people who talk over the videos, because it's their videos. A lot of people do prefer people talking in their videos, even if it's not directly about the build. And if you don't like it, and you want to stick around for the build, just mute the video. Very easy. You can press the M button on your keyboard, or just move your mouse to the little volume controls on YouTube and mute the video, and play your own music, and everything's wonderful in the world. That's my little rant for today. I don't know why people waste their energy. I'm wasting my energy talking about it, honestly. But I don't know why people waste their energy to go on Reddit or YouTube comment sections and, you know, type, hey, I really don't like it when people talk in their Sims builds. I prefer people that play music. Can you recommend me some people who do that. Like, I don't get the logic. Like, you could even, like, mute the music and go to, like, bensound.com or any free music website and play your own royalty-free music and watch the muted sim speed build. Like, I don't understand why people complain about that. What is a valid complaint when it comes to sim speed builds is whether or not the person should be talking about just the build itself or their lives. Like, I understand having a preference for that. I just don't understand having a preference for music and not just muting the video and playing your own music, because I feel like at that point, if you're just seeking out people who are only playing music, you're limiting your options. I don't know, like, there's a lot of talented people that talk over their speed builds, and I don't see why you can't just mute the video and play your own music and enjoy the experience that way. Because I feel like if you are just closing the video every time you hear somebody talk, you are just not getting to experience a lot of talented creators. Anyway, I'll talk about the build for a little bit. I didn't really have a family in mind when I was building this house. I just knew what I wanted it to look like on the exterior. I was just really going for that classic maritime house look and feel. If you have any suggestions though for what kind of Sims could live here, let me know, and I might make them in this neighborhood. In fact, if you have any suggestions for this neighborhood in general, definitely let me know, and you might see your ideas come to life when I eventually release this neighborhood. I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna be documenting the whole process on this YouTube channel, but I will be sharing a couple of speed builds here and there, and eventually probably sharing a neighborhood tour on this channel too. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like. If you're interested in seeing more of this project, subscribe to my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye, guys.